guys, welcome back to the channel for the 5th episode of Ninjago Face Off. Today's episode, we're actually going to take the term face off a little bit more literally and actually see who would win out of these two characters. And in today's video, we'll talk about the Overlord versus the Omega. The Overlord is the creator of the Stone Army and the original evil in Ninjago, while the Omega is the leader of the Oni. So yeah, actually in this video, we're actually going to take a look at who would win in a physical fight between the two characters. So yeah, I figured that, since the name of the series is Face Off, why not take it a little bit more literally? So, starting off with the Overlord is very powerful for sure, and he possesses a power that has been known to be called Darkness, and it's very similar to Garmadon's Destruction element, except the main color for Darkness is just a little bit more pink, and Darkness is a bit different. It just has a little bit different in terms of powers. The Overlord is actually able to grab other beings, as he does with Lloyd in episode 25, and throw them around. Then later on, the Overlord's original form is actually revealed to be a dragon. During this phase, he is very powerful as he can fly around and actually breathe fire right from his mouth. So yeah, in addition to that, he can also breathe dark matter, which would turn the ninja or anyone else evil if they were to actually touch it. And in addition to that, we also see the Overlord using this darkness power to create a sphere of darkness, as he does at the very end of the final battle in episode 26. So the Overlord does have a variety of powers. In addition to that, the Overlord isn't bound to one body. He is a spirit, and because of that, he can actually go about and possess other bodies and take control of those bodies. So there's that for the Overlord. And Season 3, of course, I wouldn't really count Season 3 towards his power, because that power really is Lloyd's power and not his power. So yeah, I wouldn't really count the Golden Master as his power. But anyways, in Season 3, he steals Lloyd's power and uses it to become the Golden Master, and then he gets that very same golden power. But yeah, again, that really isn't the Overlord's power, and that power is pretty much gone now. But moving on to talk about the Omega Oni. The Omega Oni is different from the Overlord in the sense that the Omega has a lot of physical strength minus any sort of power. Though Omega is just a very strong character in terms of physical strength, as he's really able to just push down other characters, and we see him easily beat Lloyd and Garmadon at the beginning of episode 96, I think it is. So yeah, he is very strong in terms of just physical strength, nothing more than that. So yeah, there's that for the Omega. The Omega also does have the element of destruction, as all Oni do have that, and he uses this power through his staff. The Oni staffs are pretty powerful weapons as well, and he is able to display his strength by use of this weapon too. He also has been seen to actually stop some of Garmadon's blasts in episode 98. He just holds out his staff, and Garmadon's blasts are kind of absorbed into the staff, and he can actually stop some of the other destruction element blasts. But on top of that, the Omega can also use his staff to actually summon blasts or projectiles of destruction as well. So yeah, that is pretty powerful. We never actually see the Omega doing this next one either, but all Oni are actually known to shapeshift as well. So the Omega, it is entirely likely that the Omega is able to shapeshift as well. Now, on top of that, the Omega has also successfully led the conquest of a couple of realms. Definitely, he was able to conquer the first realm, whereas with the Overlord has always lost. The Overlord loses his fight against Lloyd. He doesn't win against the first Ninjutsu Master, and he loses against Zane as well. So the Omega definitely does have more victories rather than the Overlord. And now for the final segment of the video, we'll compare the two characters to ultimately decide who of the two is more powerful. So of course, the Omega can shapeshift, and we never really see what he could shapeshift into, but if he could shapeshift into anything, there's a lot of stuff that he could. Heck, he could even shapeshift into a dragon. So yeah, that's definitely a big point for the Omega. But on the other hand, the Overlord is at one point actually a dragon. And at this point, it's very easy for him to win. He's pretty much able to just consume beings like it's just a normal thing. He's able to breathe a barrage of fire down onto his enemy, and he's also able to fly around as well. And while I do think that the Omega, even if he doesn't have any weapons or elements, is just a very strong, physically strong character either way, and he is just very easily able to defeat a character. He defeats Garmadon twice, and he defeats Lloyd at one point as well. I do think that the Overlord's projectile elements are more powerful than the Omega's elements. So in the end of this video, I'm going to have to go with the Overlord as being the more powerful character of the two. I just think he has more powers, and he has a wider variety of moves and different techniques that he could just use to probably defeat the Omega in a fight. However, this would be a really close fight, so it definitely is a debatable topic. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone ever you know, and let me know down in the comment section below which of the two characters you think is more powerful. Once again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.